Hello everyone and welcome back to our beaver colony. If we take a look at the middle tank, it's about half full. So that's cool. We got our pumps going. We got our tanks tanking. I asked you guys if you wanted the middle filled in to even out the tank, and oh man, were you guys holding out into that for a while, huh? It's so many people are like, that's been bugging me for forever. I've been triggered this whole time. Why did you say something? Nobody's said anything. Y'all are funny. It's been bothering me too. I mean, it just doesn't look right. Like, look at that. Like, it's just wrong. Like, if it was straight, it'd be so good, you know? So, we're gonna start with that. We're gonna start with that as part of part A of part 2 of the middle tank extravaganza. Oh dear. We got 18 days left in our drought, and I hope we get our tank plans done by then, because we can't really do the plan if we have water there. I'm trying to be secretive. I don't know if it's working. Also, I'd like to give a big shout out and thank you to everyone that's been subbing. Getting close to 1,000. It's very exciting. Thank you. Thank you to 850-ish of you that have subbed. And everyone else, come on. Come on. Alright, we're going to begin the episode by deleting all these lumber mills. Goodbye. Because we don't need them. That was just kind of like an emergency plank supply. And we are over 1,000 now, so we should be fine. We have more than enough planks coming in. Alright, we're going to get started by just filling this in. Trying to think if I should do the Morrow Bridge system, because that would make it go faster. We probably should, right? So let's just fill this in first. Okay. And we're going to throw some bridges over the side. Like that. And then they'll be able to build both rows at the same time. And you guessed it, high priority. Alright, so that's just gonna be going as we're doing other stuff. It doesn't need planks, these just need straight logs, so it's not really a thing I'm worried about. Although, we might end up burning through our log supply. But I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll find out. I did a quick adjustment to our storage warehouses here that we built last time. These two guys, one is Spatterdock, one is Cattail still. This one's potato? That one might be potato also. And then we got grilled potato over here. The other 4 are still empty, or getting emptied, I don't know. But we're trying to figure out what we're going to do there. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what we need more of. If it comes down to it, if I find that if we got extra Spatterdock and cattails coming in, then I'll actually definitely set those to be the warehouse. Because at some point we might have to kill the water farm on the longer droughts. And so having a backup of that, well, actually, it won't be the end of the world. I did turn on our backup lumber mill over here, just because we're gonna need a lot of wood right now. We're gonna burn through a lot, and we already did burn through a lot. So I don't know. I don't want to get into a situation where we're in trouble. So that's all. It's not that many more jobs. We can handle it right now. Just keeping you updated. All right, our bridgey build system is in effect, and they should be building everything out now. Yeah. So we're gonna have a little planning time with Morrow, because I'm gonna talk to you about what I'm gonna do here. So there's this thing in Timberborn, right? In Timberborn, the deal is that buildings basically don't have weight or volume inside of water. So like levees and dams will interact with water, as does ground, but normal building like platforms or really pumps, anything else, no other buildings, none of them do anything. They're all just empty husks as far as water's concerned. And most people, including myself, most of the time would see a space like this and go, you know what, Morrow, you know what, me, self, I think what we're gonna do, is we're gonna platform the hell out of this and put water tanks on top, because water tanks, storage, makes sense. What else are you going to do there, right? Well, that's too simple for me, because I like things complicated. So my plan on how to use this empty space is to put water tanks in there. And I don't mean on platforms. So we're going to put water tanks in the bottom with some stairs to access them. And basically, the tanks will be flooded when this is full of water. But when it's not full of water, they'll be able to fill and drink from the tanks. So they're basically going to be like long-term water storage inside our actual water tank, which is only ever accessible when we're out of water in the tank. Huh? I mean, it's brilliant. I don't think it's going to be very complicated either. It's just about lining them up and throwing some stairs down there. I don't really know. I always say that, but everything seems to always get a little complicated, doesn't it? I'm kind of thinking I might need to let this wall build out first, just to see where we're at as far as, like, placement goes. And I asked you guys if you liked the musically time-lapsey things, and you did say that you did like them. I don't know. So maybe we're just going to do that. Maybe we're just going to run it. I don't think we have enough time to build all this and build the tanks before the wet season or the drought's over. So maybe we do a little time-lapse time. Watch this. And then build out the tanks, because we'll have to figure out where everything goes. So stay tuned. All right, well, it's mostly done. I guess there were some mistakes on my part. I don't really know. How did that get built? Oh, I guess at some point they could walk around. I thought they'd be able to build all this for some reason, but I'm mostly dumb. So, they couldn't. But they will once we go all the way up. All right, the middle tank is almost drained out. We got to take care of these bridges, because we don't really need them anymore. Yes? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna set the rest to fill in, but we're not worrying about it anymore, because it's basically done. Also, this bridge situation. I mean, we gotta rebuild the bridges, obviously. So this is basically what I was thinking of doing. I mean, basically just, we put the tanks in there. It's a little silly. It's gonna look a little silly, but it actually, in theory, would make sense to put them down there, because as the water gets pumped out and evaporates, it should just end up inside the tanks. You know? But basically, these will be flooded and not accessible so long as there's water in the tank, like I said, but the rest of the time, they'll be functional. So, we don't really need, I know it's like, well, if there's water in the tank, and how do we fill those tanks if they're getting pumped, and where and how? The simple answer is we're going to build these, and we're going to leave desired to full. And so what they're going to do is run and transfer water from the other water tanks into these ones when the middle tank is dry. And once they're full, they'll just leave them. And problem solved. It's pretty simple, and it's great. Why build platforms all the way to the top when you can just do this? So long as they're not, like, your primary drinking tanks, because otherwise, like, I don't know, it's a lot of distance. It's a lot of distance for them to travel to drink every single day. But, so, obviously, they also wouldn't be able to access them every single day. But if there's water in the tank, we don't actually need access to them. It's as simple as that. Genius. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, I was originally going to put a staircase right here, or something, or like a walkway, right? But we don't need to do that, because if this can go straight down and the walkway be in the middle, that would be awesome. So let's try and see if that works. Oh man, oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. There's a little wasted space over here. I don't really know if I push them all the way back. Will that somehow... We can make a little extra room. It won't hurt. So, like that. And then just fill in the rest. I guess it allows for, like, one extra tank. Basically. Like that. 2. 1 and 1. It's something. Why not? It doesn't look as cool. We move this a little bit to the right. Oh, we can't, because this is all like filling this area and going that way. That's just, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. That's asking too much, I think. So this will have to be it. I don't think there's any other sort of arrangement that will work better, right? All right, let's see how many this is. All right, so that's 26 in that configuration. What if we did... I don't think there's a way to squeeze more in. At least not that I can find. There might be. Just, I'm the wrong person to figure it out. Yeah, we're one row short of doing this. Well, I achieved the exact same number by doing some weird something. I don't know. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Somebody else wants to give it a shot. There's your puzzle. There's your puzzle on how to squeeze more in. So we're just going with the old boring system that I had before. And there we go. That's gonna be our new extended water storage system. And it's gonna be invisible for the most part once it's built. Until the water's gone, then there's tanks of water inside the water. Tankception. Oh man, it's dumb. It's dumb, but I think it's cool. It's a nice use of the space without building a ton of platforms and putting them on top. Because if we put them on top, then the whole water tank is covered up. The bridges don't look as nice. Nothing just looks good, and it just feels, I don't know. It feels samesies. And I wanted to do a little different. So that was my original idea and why I moved the pumps. I didn't really need to move the pumps, I guess. It could have been left here. But I've been wanting to move the pumps for a while. So that's that was the thing. That was the thing. This is the thing. And that'll allow us to get rid of a bunch of these tanks. Obviously still not all of them. But some of them. So we're getting there. And now, hopefully... So, we got 9 days left. So, if this can build in 9 days, we'll be able to fill them. That would be really exciting. So, I did make all this high priority above, like, this stuff. I don't know. Hopefully they can do that in time, and then we can fill them. It'd be great. I'm not sure it's going to happen, but maybe. And I guess then it might be time for a quick time-lapse again? I feel like there's a lot of time-lapses going on, but I don't know. I don't want to be, like, managing a bunch of stuff that just distracts them from doing things, so we might as well do it. We gotta pass the time somehow anyway, right, guys? Right. All right, we got 6 days to go. 6 days, and we're gonna let this time lapse continue to let this place drain out. Hopefully, in 6 days it drains, and then they can run like hell to fill up these tanks. Although, I suppose we could also just dump the water into the back tank for now. So as soon as this place is dry, you're gonna see them go nuts, running in here and just shuffling water into the tanks. All right, I'm getting bored of watching this. I can't imagine the time lapse is gonna be much better. I have noticed a few things. If we want to deal, let's chat. It's tip time with Moro. Never ever set your things to have desired anything, cause good God, I don't know if you notice how much time they're spending moving stuff from tank to tank to tank to tank, just trying to balance all these. It's crazy. Always do desired none. Desired none on everything. Except in this situation, like, I actually want them here before anywhere else, so it makes sense. But in regular gameplay, if you have desired set to anything but none, they're going to try and balance it between every single other item of that thing. So if you have 50 tanks, they're always going to try and level all of them out to the same amount. Don't do it. Desired none. Just, good God. Just watching this was painful. Still watching is painful. Also, interestingly enough, haulers don't seem to move water from tank to tank. Seemingly, I don't see them doing it. It's almost exclusively like builders and stuff, because builders can move stuff. Well, there's a hauler right there. Oh no, I guess okay, fine, they are. I just don't know where the hell the rest of them are, because this is almost entirely builders. Like, if you'll notice, I think it's builders, and yeah, it's a builder. That's a builder. So even though I have these set as priority by haulers, the haulers are like doing other stuff mostly, which is fine. But like, if there was water coming from the pumps, then the haulers would have filled these up real quick. It's a little frustrating. We only have, I mean, the wet season's here. The drought's about to be over in 0.2 days. So what we're going to do, believe it or not, is I'm going to not fill the middle tank until these are done. It's gonna be a little frustrating. Also, look at how many empty tanks we got. I mean, part of that's because we've been out of water for like 10 days. So we haven't been pumping anything. But also, like, all of these just got moved in there. It's pretty cool. So, I don't know. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna start filling the back tank first until this is full. And actually, like, those pumps, did we have... these were employed the whole time. I really gotta stay on top of that. But, so the back tank's gonna start filling first, and it's only 6 pumps. We'll start pumping from here, and they'll start filling these up. And once these are all full, I'm going to rotate to filling the middle. Hopefully it doesn't screw anything up too bad. I'm not too worried about it. I have mild concerns, but they're very mild. Like, super mild. And the drought's over, and here comes the water. Yay! Filling our back tank. And the pumps are going. So the pumps are pumping, and that means all the haulers should be running like crazy. Yeah, there they go. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. And they should be heading... Let's catch one. Hold on. We're gonna get one. Oh, it's nighttime. Damn it. We'll catch one in the morning. There we go. We got Canary the hauler. Where are we going? Where are we going, Canary? Where are we going? Where are we go? Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh, gotta... zoom out there a little bit. Let's see. No. What? No. You're supposed to fill the middle tanks. What the hell? I don't understand. Desired is full, so that should be the main priority. These are all desired none. Hey, this game sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, I guess the haulers just drop it off, and then everyone else is transferring. I don't know, man. It's just mind-boggling to me. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter so long as these tanks are filling up. They're almost there. However the hell long it takes, we're almost there. Crispy Bacon was born. And Hype Man died of old age. Goodbye. Goodbye, Hype Man. It's possible that I should be less militant about this and just fill the middle tank, because we're actually getting in trouble. This back tank is filling up really fast. These pumps are about to be flooded. The next row of pumps, there you go, they're flooded. So, I mean, we can activate the next row of pumps, but this back area is not really built to handle this much water, as much as we're going to get. I mean, I know it looks really big. It's big, it's tall, but, like, the middle tank is gigantic. Like, it's huge. Look at that. Like, that's a big tank. That's a big tank. And this big tank needs a filling. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it, like, one more day, but then I really got to switch it over to the front. Yeah, all right. I can't wait anymore. It's got to happen. So I'm opening the front gate. It's damn unfortunate. I think I opened it too much. Okay. I guess I should have done that a little slower. Flooded everything. Whoops. It's a daisy. It'll be alright. It'll all filter into our canal thing. So I'm going to unpause all these pumps. They can get pumping for reals. And I'm a little disappointed, because now these guys can't be filled until who knows when. Like 40 days from now. They got pretty close, though. Some of them are pretty close. But now that they're flooded, they can't fill them or do anything to them. All right. So, and the next big part of all this is actually emptying the tanks out over here, more or less. I mean, the whole point of this was to get get some tanks moved, or at least get rid of some temporary tanks. So, oh, maybe I should have done it before. If I hit these to empty, that probably would have worked. But it's too late now. So we're gonna build a road up there, and I'm gonna mark all these to empty, and that will actually transfer all the water away, and we should be fine. And then we could start dynamiting this area, so we can do like a little park or something. And as always, we can enjoy watching our water systems in place here. Currently filling the front. Once the front is filled, we close this and make sure the rest are filled. And once they're all filled, we just close everything else, and it's done. And it's done, and everything's hydrated, and everything works. It's beautiful. Beautiful. At some point, I'll stop showing this, because, I mean, you can only see the same refill system working so many times before it gets boring. This back area lost a lot of water. Look at that. It was down to only like half. That doesn't make any sense. Was it a half? How high is that's 4 levels. One. No, I guess it was like 1.5. Never mind. If I could count, then I don't know. Something. And I just realized we're going to have to actually, I mean, since we got to redo this bridge anyway, got to wait for him to get across. We're going to delete those bridges, and we got to finish those 2 little blocks there. Because otherwise it's can possibly flood over into this area once we start deleting things. So, might as well do it now. I guess we don't need both. We just need the one. Yeah. Yeah. And this is almost built, so they're going to start emptying this out pretty soon. I think it's okay. I think we're working. Things are happening. Got to turn off the water dump temporarily. MJ can go find somewhere else to work. All right, now we're going to start seeing some mental beavers. Look at them go. It's interesting that the haulers aren't doing it. I mean, are they just finding other things a higher priority? Maybe. But look at this. It's not a single one of these is a hauler. You can tell because they don't have the backpack. The hauler's got the little wood sled backpack thing. So these are probably all builders. That's all. It's just very interesting to me. Look at them relaxing in the spa area. Y'all are adorable. Look at that guy. Yeah, you know life. You know life. Who's that? Not Luke Skywalker. He knows life. That's life. There's life too, right there. Who's that? Apokoloko Lolo. Damn it, I always get that wrong. Apokololo. Apokololo. And who that? I like all the ones floating on their backs. It's Jacques the Beaver. God, see, I mean, this thing filled up so fast. Oh, I just realized I wasn't paying attention. Okay, we're not too late. We're not too late. We're not too late. Okay, close that. And we gotta close this too. See, this is why I don't leave when I'm doing the... God, it's alright. It's alright. It's only like a semi-minor mistake. We're okay. I feel dumb. Feel dumb because I got distracted for like 3 seconds and everything went bad. Alright, only thing left to do is to do this part now. So that's gonna happen. Gonna fill in there, then flood over in here, and fill that. Yeah, see, that's pretty low too. I feel like that shouldn't have evaporated that much. 20. I mean, it was like mid-30s, I guess. Yeah, whatever. I'm not too worried about it. But each level of water should be give or take about 20 days. So I don't know. Some of that's a little concerning, I guess. Is my point. Is this gonna flood again? Maybe it's not. Ooh, it's not. Did I speak too early? I would really like to stop this waving that's happening. Oh, it's flooding over here. Well, whatever. It's minimal flooding. All right, water's coming down. It's almost filling. Okay, here we go. It's filling up the water farm, and as soon as it gets to one level, we're gonna close that thing off over there. I think that's probably enough because it'll still have some extra water left in there, and then we can just turn the water dumps back on, and it should work out fine. Okay. Minimal water loss over here. I think it's okay. Oh, the front area is just destroyed. This is definitely a drink. This is definitely a drink. Because it's not even evaporating. There's so much of it. I mean, it'll be gone soon enough. I don't think these trees are in trouble. 10 days, yeah. It'll be less than that. But that's... I'm a little frustrated myself, that's all. And all that's left is watch the middle tank fill up now. I don't really know. I mean, we're already on day 5 of the wet season, and we did fill the back tank, so I'm not even sure if this is going to fill all the way. Unless we get lucky and it's a long one. So we'll see. We didn't entirely get lucky, but it's okay. It's going to be an 8-day one. 8-day drought's all right. So I think the middle tank will probably fill up. And that's the end of the wet season. We did not fill the middle tank. Dun, dun, dun. I think it's gonna be all right. We're all right. Let's see. What is it? Do we get a long one? Wow, 57 days. So 58 days. 58 days. 58 days. Almost the max. Almost the max. How about them apples? Or whatever. Sure. Okay, that's interesting. I really, I don't know. It's unfortunate that it's happening in the middle of this whole contraption rebuild, but that's okay. I think we can handle it. I don't know if you guys think we can handle it. I mean, I hope you do, because otherwise we're in trouble. So at the very least, let's at least conclude this episode with something fun by deleting that and that. Oh, that feel good. Ooh, I don't know. Question of the day. Do we flatten this whole area out and do like a park area, something? Or do we leave it slightly elevated? That's the question. I don't know. I mean, it might look cool if it was slightly like above. Maybe like 2 levels like this. I'm a little torn. I'm torn and I'm not sure. So I need your guys' input. Let me know. And the other thing we get to do, oh, this is going to be fun too. Oh, this is going to be fun. I hope I don't misclick, because otherwise it's going to be trouble. Oh, okay. Well, like that. Oh, it's freezing. Okay. Okay, I guess there's some wall to clean up. It can't be as simple as just it being done, right? Okay, so we're going to have to do a few step ups and stuff like that. But aside from that, I guess we should clean this out too. Just to see what's even in there. I'm not even sure. Okay, so we did build all that out. So that's fine, that can stay, but this all needs to get blown out somehow. And I guess this hill, I'm not sure what to do with that hill either. I guess we got some stuff to think about. I'm not sure how to handle all this right at this moment, but we'll do something. We'll do something. So those are our tanks inside the tanks. The tanks. What do you guys think? Is this cool? Are you surprised? Did you know that this is what I was gonna do? Because I mean, it's possible you knew that. But this was my way of handling using the tank space. Instead of doing platforms, we went underwater, and you can see that they're still holding water. The only thing left to do is wait for the middle tank to drain out, and then we could probably pump the back tank into those tanks that are inside the tanks. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We got a 58-day drought to survive. And aside from that, I love you guys. I'm Moro. Like the video, subscribe if you're not, and I'll catch you guys next time.